Welcome back to the Tracie Trendy Show, my lovelies. Welcome one, welcome all to the low down dirt. We got some slimy, greasy smudge in this Life After episode that we saw this past one. This past episode was deep, slimy. And I'm just gonna have to get in there, okay, my loves. Starting out with the most toxic couple, Taylor and Chance. Why does Taylor want to keep trying to keep a man that doesn't want to be kept? Why? I have not found that answer. Well, I pretty much know the answer. She can't be without a man, but she needs to cease and desist, cut her losses, go home and put half that energy on your children and the upkeep of your home. But no, my loves. She has to stand there and cry in her grandma's sweater. While Chance is sitting there with another woman, red-handed, but she turns to the chick and make it the girl's fault. Chance doesn't care. Just like Shingles doesn't care, Chance doesn't care. He knows a whole film crew is following him. He knows he has cameras in his car. He does not care. So eventually, if she didn't catch him at the bar, she'll see it on the episode. He did not care. And plus, I don't understand why Taylor is having a problem with this woman, because the woman didn't make any kind of promise to Taylor. She didn't have any babies by Taylor. So why are you up in this woman's face? He's the one that lied. Chance is the one that lied to Taylor. He's the one that made promises. And I have never seen a more pathetic woman than Taylor. Now, let's not forget, now everybody says, oh, postpartum, whoa. Listen here. How you get them is how you lose them. Now, they all can't trust each other because of the simple fact is that Taylor, if you recall, came across Chance because he had called her home looking to speak to her boyfriend. And then they struck up a conversation because her boyfriend was in jail, so they start striking up a conversation, and they kind of liked each other, and then they started dating. So they both at least Taylor kind of cheated on her boyfriend. I don't know who. Well, Chance said he had 30 female cousins, so he had a lot of women on the line there. So if you believe Chance, he got 30 female cousins, I don't know, but I doubt it. I highly doubt it. But anyway, how you get them is how you lose them. So that's probably why there's no trust in this relationship. So the foundation is not settled, and so they don't trust each other. But yet, Taylor, she won't marry the man, which is great. That's the most smartest thing she ever did. But she will lie down and have a baby with him. She will welcome him straight from prison into the homes of her daughter's lives. But she don't trust him for more than that. She'll let him even babysit the kids. Crazy. And that bird, all I can say about Taylor is she needs to go home and clean her house, throw out the trash. And when I mean trash, I mean including Chance. Throw it all out. Because at some point, you got to tell people you love them, but you're no longer interested in the level of life you have to offer me. And because of that, I have to let you go. I'm not even asking you to change. You just go. Just go. Peace be with you. But the one good thing I can say about last night's episode is that production team did have a heart and looked out for Chance's dumb ass and wouldn't let him drive, protecting others on the road. So that's good for production intervening there, because that would have cost some lives. Moving on to bird number 2, Monique and her man Derek. I don't care for Derek, but the Clumps were out of line. They were out of line. Why does the whole family have to know what's on that phone? They are doing the most. Are they trying to take over where Elizabeth and Aubriana left off? Well, it was funny. I got the Clumps from that little clip from Elizabeth's put on her IG, so don't come for me. But I'm like, imagine being in the bathroom and they're all looking through the phone and all this stuff is on the phone. And Monique, I know you're not going to leave him, so why do all this theatrics? The sister asks Monique, what is she going to do? Has Monique ever done anything but keep Derek? Have we ever seen her leave Derek? Why waste your breath asking Mo, is she going to deal with him or leave him? She, at last night episode, we saw him or throw him out on the porch. He ain't leaving. We know they're together. We know they're together to this day. So she's not leaving. So why waste your time? Lord, going through this man's phone. Reserve your peace and let that man cheat, because you think all men cheat. You said it online. You think all men cheat. You say everybody man out there cheating. So if you believe that, which I don't think is true, you can find some good men out there. You just got to be patient. It's kind of hard. Yeah, you can find them, but you got to reserve your peace. If you just believe that men are cheaters, then let the man cheat, because you're going to keep him regardless. I don't understand what the whole point is. You run in circles. That's a sign of insanity. Moving on to Cam and Erris. Cameron meeting Erris's dad. That line where he said, damn, these people got the same exact face. That was funny. But I don't know if they got the same exact face, but when they snapshot Erris and her dad, it kind of looked like that. So, but that line took me out. However, when I got hot was when he told Erris that she kind of had to apologize to his family, like he had to make good with her dad. But he had to make good with her dad because he didn't ask for her hand in marriage. And, this is customary, and he didn't really know that they were getting married till after the fact. So that's why she wanted him to make good with her dad. So it's not the same thing. What Cameron did was lied and said that she didn't want to come when she told him she was sick. So, but he said she didn't feel it like coming, which is a totally different thing. So that created a lot of animosity. So that would have got me hot under the collar if he's expecting me to apologize for something I didn't do, which he did. I would have cursed him out. Now, Sarah and Anthony. Okay, poor Addison, that's Sarah's daughter. She's just getting adjusted to having her mother in her life. She'd have her mother in her life for like 7 years plus. Then there's Camera Cruz, and she gets married to Sean. Sarah gets married to Sean, so Sean's introduced into her life. And it seems like there's a lot of stuff happening in a short span of time, because here comes bio dad, and he's like wanting to move right on in. Let me drink from your bottle of chocolate milk. I'm like, I don't know where your lips been. Sarah should have intervened. I don't know what you got. You got something going on, a situation going on there. I won't be drinking from my baby's chocolate milk. No. And then he puts her in his lap. It's okay. I don't feel it's just a little too soon. The girl doesn't seem too comfortable. Sarah should have kind of intervened there, softened it a little bit, maybe not film on camera. And plus, I think, he's making too many promises. He needed to clean up his language, because I don't know. He just hasn't been clean that long to make these long-term promises to his daughter. I hope it's true, but I just don't get the feeling about that, So I don't want to set the girl up for more disappointment. So moving on to Amber and Puppy. Amber got her groove back. Well, she got her wings back. But let's talk about this TC and Amber thing. And I just put this thing to rest. TC said he didn't want any more kids. He said that. And at the time, I believe Amber was pregnant. And she knew that he didn't want any kids, and she probably couldn't keep him with the, pregnant. So she did what she had to do. I wish she would just said, look, I just have to do what I have to do. But if it were something health related, and you can go with that. But she's living in a red state, so whatever. But regarding drinking, TC can't be sitting on that high horse. He drinks just as much as she does. We've all seen it. And when that decision came to, do what they have to do about that baby situation, they made that decision together. And he did not deny a single word when she mentioned it. So they're both equally responsible for the decision that was made. But he kind of dialed it back and claimed some kind of way. He feels a certain kind of way. And it's decided to bash her and blame her. It's all on her and her drinking and blah, blah, blah. Well, if he was carrying the baby, he'd probably be in the same boat, because he ain't giving up drinking. But I want to say, can we give props to Amber's friends? She got some real ones. She said, call Manny, Mo, and Jack, and they came with moving trucks. And no questions asked, boxes and everything. Queen is the queen for sure. Queen of a friend. She's letting everybody move in. Puppy and her roaches and stuff. Did you see the roach crawling on the laptop last week? I missed that, but there was a roach crawling on Puppy's laptop. Queen, I hope you have some bombs, some roach bombs, because you're going to need it. Regarding Marcy and Britt, I'm not going to discuss them. Didn't remember what they were about. It was like a blur to my in the ruins of my mind. And so I will move on from that. So let's take a tally of the winners and losers. So far, we've had weeks and weeks of cons winning, and it seems as if that's going to be the case. Because check it out, Taylor and Chance. Chance is going to be number one all the time. Taylor is just going to be crying and boo-hooing, but still following, trotting behind him. She might have a couple of babies more, whatever, years down the line. It's just going to be a sad situation if she does not fix this. And it's unfortunate that her daughters will have to witness this and probably pick up the same patterns that she does. Chance wins because he doesn't give a... Monique and Derek. Derek wins. He's just like Chance. He's going to get his way. He knows these birds are going to take him back. Moving on to Cam and Erris. Erris wins 1 for the non-con. So the total is right now 2-1. Erris wins because she got Cam in check. Even though he shouldn't be walking around the house with no red flags and all that stuff. He shouldn't be doing all that, but she can make him dial it down. So she wins a point for the non-cons. Sarah and Sean. Sean wasn't there featured on this episode. Sarah was. Didn't look good on Sarah's part because she should have been a little bit more consoling to Addison, a little bit more, just a little slower with this revelation that Anthony is her father. So I would say Sean wins a point for the non-cons. So far we have a tie, 2-2 non-cons and cons. Amber and Puppy. Amber wins because she says kick rocks, TC. I'm taking all my stuff and I'm going to get my money back that I paid on that car. $5,000. I'm taking all my stuff. I'm labeling and I'm moving it out today. Stat. So she wins a point for the con. So we're at 3-2. Puppy is still doing good so far as we know. So that's going to be 4-2. So the non-cons win. Not so bad for Amber and Puppy because they're doing good. So I don't care if they get points for the non-cons. They're doing good for themselves as it seems. So that's very good. So that's the score, my love. What do you guys think? Subscribe if you have not subscribed. Drop a line below because we're going to be talking about this. I know you guys always got something to say. You know, we can talk peacefully. Don't be coming sideways at me, but we can always have a different opinion. All right, my love, share, care if you dare, and hit that notification bell so you can continue getting this hot tea. All right, my loves, I will check you all out on the flip side.